Edward, hi. Thank you so much for joining us here at IMpower.
Thank you for having me.
Great to see you again. Investor expectations are evolving. These are challenging times for everybody. Retaining loyalty is perhaps harder than ever. So what's your recipe for success in terms of engaging those investors at the moment?
I think the most important thing that we have to understand is about being relevant. Being relevant, being engaging, being exciting. If you think about all the different platforms that you use and technology, whether that's like an Apple or a Google or an Amazon, they're engaging, they're exciting, they're relevant, they're personalized to you, they're easy to use, and we need to remove the friction from financial services to make it much more like the other sort of big tech firms that we see.
Do you think that's the case across the board? Are we talking about sort of just young investors here, or are we talking about actually that's the expectation across demographics now?
I think as we see technology used throughout all age groups, whatever the age of the investor, they expect a better, more value-based, more transparent, more engaging, exciting service.
You use the word transparent there. This is a trust business. People expect that access to their services now too, don't they?
Yeah, I think trust is the most important capital for any financial institution. And I think with increased transparency, with increased value, we're definitely going to see an upside in terms of gains of trust and transparency.
So with all of that in mind, what do you think are the key investment vehicles that are going to rise to prominence in that sort of environment, and really what can fund managers do to undertake those changes and meet those demands of those customers?
I think the first one we have to mention is definitely ESG. We see it everywhere, but from a data point of view, and I think without facts, you're just another person with an opinion. So when we look at the cold hard facts and we look across the Calastone network, and we are the largest global fund transaction network in the world across 50 countries. When we look at what investors are doing on a day-to-day basis, and I look at a particular recent 2-year period, 84 out of every $100 going into an active equity fund was into one with an ESG category. So 84%, it's really, if you like, saved the active community over the past couple of years. So ESG definitely one area where we see huge growth, both past growth, and we see that continue going forward. Second one, again, we've heard about it throughout this particular event, is cryptocurrencies or crypto anything. So very trendy. We see lots of investment in that space. I think that will absolutely continue. And then I think the last one, and I spoke about this earlier on, is tokenization. We're absolutely going to see, we're at this new dawn in terms of tokenization of products, and that's not just the wrapper itself, so the digital representation of a mutual fund on a blockchain or DLT infrastructure, but the tokenization of the underlying assets within that fund. So tokenization, which I think gives a springboard very much to personalization as well, will be absolutely the thing to watch going forward.
I was going to pick up on that personalisation point, because you talked about the expectation around ESG as well, and what people expect, and I guess personalisation and ESG and all those things, one of the key things is having that good data where you can say this is where things are truly happening, and having those good measures. Is that what you're seeing?
I think in every aspect of our life, people now demand personalisation. Whether that's the clothes they wear, the food they eat, the holidays they go on, the technology that they use for streaming movies or listening to music, everybody expects personalization. And that's now much more prevalent when we think about financial services and investment management. You want to have a product or a solution that is personalized to you, not just that, the way you access it, but that the stuff within the investment really means something to you, that it coalesces with your social or moral views. You want to have something that is personalized, not to just what you believe in, but personalized to your investment goals. You don't want just to be a product that somebody's trying to flog you. You want something that means something to you, that helps you get towards your investment goals, whatever they are. And I think that as I look around the room and see different investment managers and the partners that they're using to promote their products, tokenization, personalization really helps us all engage much better with that end investor. So yeah, 100% with you.
Edward, always interesting to hear your insights. Thanks for
Pleasure
joining
to
us
be here.
again.
Thank you very
at
much.
IMpower.
Safe trip
Great to
home.
see you.
Be well. Thank you.